And so when a sunscreen is a chemical blocker, it used to be that um, mineral blockers were more cosmetically inelegant and chemical blockers were more cosmetically elegant in the sense that they could be applied and go on clear and have less odor and less of a cast behind. And this one really lives up to that. I love Unseen Sunscreen because it feels so good to put on. It's very silicone and smooth and matte. It doesn't feel oily. It doesn't feel sticky or tacky. It doesn't have a smell. It doesn't have a color. It's perfectly clear. And the way that they can do this is by using chemical blockers. And these chemical blockers that they use are safe and and they're great. So see, it's completely clear. And so if I apply it on, even if I don't rub it in, you can't see anything, which is amazing. And I think it's really great for all skin types. And I think it feels good to put on. I think it's a great, great sunscreen. So that is my spiel on chemical blockers. So I think, chemical blockers, you don't have to be afraid of. Find a brand that you trust. I trust Supergoop. And, you know, um, and just be confident. There was this whole thing about sunscreens that were left on the shelf and they detected really tiny amounts of benzene, which is a carcinogen. The amounts of benzene that they detected were tiny. None of the Supergoop products had it. It was in a bunch of aerosol products from other companies. Um, and they detected these tiny, tiny amounts of benzene. The thing is, benzene, it's the dose determines the poison. Benzene in those tiny, tiny doses we're exposed to whether we're using these sunscreens or not. We know that sun is a carcinogen. Sun causes cancer. So you want to find a sunscreen that you love putting on. Even if that's a chemical blocker, you want to, if you use that correctly, then you are blocking a known carcinogen from damaging your cells and giving you skin cancer. So totally into Supergoop Unseen Sunscreen. Let's keep going on the label. So let's look at the next, let's